What's going on, everybody? Flate here. Just going to kind of give a little bit of an update to the state of the channel. As you guys all probably have seen, I haven't posted anything in the last month or two. And this is for a large variety of reasons. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to continue to do YouTube or what variety of YouTube I was looking at doing. And trying to figure out where I was going in the future when it comes to content creation. And I made the decision a while back with the missus' help to go full time into TFT again, as I wasn't really enjoying Legion anymore. Sitting down and playing games and helping people with coaching, etc., was awesome, and I enjoy that. But you can't make an 8 hour stream out of that every day. It just isn't feasible to do that. I can only coach so many hours before my brain's just shot. And at the end of the day, like if I don't want to play ladder, what am I doing? The game just isn't enjoyable to me anymore. I've got 3,000 hours, so it's like I've kind of been there, done that. I've hit top 50. I've hit top, of where I want to really be, what I've proved to myself, what I've proved to other people. And kind of at this point, I'm happy just to say, that can be my legacy and that can be it. I also don't have the position with Autotech Games anymore, so it's not like I have anything really holding me to Legion. That wasn't really a reason why I was there anyway. I don't want people to think that I was only there because of the job opportunity. No, it's just that, anyway. I'll leave that as what it is. I'm saddened that didn't work out, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, and you move on and you just keep looking for new opportunities, right? And that's kind of how this whole content creation game works. You just got to kind of keep looking, moving forward, and keep going. So on that note, I am in TFT full time. I just hit Masters for the first time, and Masters is basically the top 1% roughly. I'm actually technically higher than that with the 20 LP in Masters I am right now. I think I'm technically 0.7. I might try to throw a picture up right here of that. It was a very emotional journey to hit Masters. As many of you probably have seen on my Twitch channel, it was a long journey. But I felt like I needed to hit Masters to feel good enough to make content on TFT. People often tell me that you don't have to be, a high-rated player to make educational content or creative content in general. And I would agree. I think at the end of the day, you can get away with not doing that kind of stuff quite easily, to be honest. But that's just not who I am. I feel the need to be better than that, right? I need to be good enough in my own eyes to really make that work. And it took me a while to get to Masters. I spent all of set 7 when I was playing, trying to get there. But eventually I kind of just burnt out in the sense that I felt not good enough. But this set, I've really put my nose to the ground and sniffed out a path to Masters, and it's worked. I hit Masters last night on stream. If you want to go check that out, the VOD's available on Twitch. But yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm happy about that, and I'm gonna keep kind of just grinding that forward. I'm gonna try to put some educational content about TFT out there. I've already kind of got some ideas, got some scripts down. And I'm kind of looking around to see what other people have done and what works in the TFT space. Not saying I'm going to copy someone by any means. That's not my intentions. But just looking out there for what works, because I'm going from being really the big fish in a small pond in Legion to a very, very small microbe in the large sea that is TFT content. And I'm trying to figure out what people like, what people don't like, why they like that kind of stuff, right? I'm trying to do my due diligence and research and see, okay, is the scripted content going to be more valuable? Is it going to be voiceover content of games that I've already done and I talk about my decision making or why I did things? Is it going to be coaching? I don't know, what exists out there. I've never personally watched TFT content really outside of Twitch. I don't watch any TFT YouTube videos. I'm not a huge YouTube viewer myself, outside of a handful of tech channels and maybe a couple Rocket League and other channels over the years that I've tuned back into just because they do some interesting content, etc. Um, but for the most part, kind of just trying to figure out my path. Um, so if there's anything like you guys that are TFT players, or TFT watchers, if there's any of you out there in my current viewer base, if you guys have anything that you recommend me look at, like, is there a specific content creator that is known throughout the community for their tutorials, for their guides, etc.? Like, that kind of stuff helps me a lot, because then I can kind of determine, okay, what can I do to help myself stand out, help myself look different, be different, right? Whether it be I dress up in a fucking clown costume the entire time I do the content, I don't care. I'm trying to come up with ideas, right? But going forward, that's gonna be the path, I think. I don't know if it's gonna be a weekly upload, or bi-weekly, every day. I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to come up with a better plan going forward when it comes to content creation in general for myself. I'm like trying to come up with a more set schedule, because I think a schedule helps to give me the push I need sometimes to like do the content when I don't want to, and there's definitely days that's going to happen. But also gives me something to work around in terms of scheduling other life events and activities, right? Like hanging out with the wife, getting out and doing exercise, etc. Um, that kind of stuff is always, hard to do when you're playing, on stream for 8 hours a day. Then you do another 2 hours of editing at the end of the night, or you do recordings, or so it's just kind of finding that niche, finding that plan going forward. So, this is kind of a long, drawn out video, but I kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of a piece of what's going on. The state of the channel, kind of an idea. I felt like I've done these before. YouTube has always been a difficult game for me, because I can be perfect in it, right? In Twitch, what I say is what I say, what I do is what I do. But with YouTube, I can nitpick, I can take the time, and I am very much a perfectionist when I have the ability to. Um, it's honestly a big issue when it comes to like just getting things out. I get very, very, how do you say, very, very self-conscious, very, very self-critical, when it comes to content I put out. So even like this is very, very difficult, and it's taken me a couple days to just get it out there and throw it out. But yeah, that's kind of it. I don't know if I have anything else to add. Um, Go follow me on Twitter. Um, Go check out my Twitch channel if you are not already familiar. I stream at flight_TV. My Twitter is flight_TFT. And yeah, I don't know. Peace out.